Hi everyone, welcome to our final session of Winter Wonders. I'm Miss Wendy. So as I said, this is our final session for winter. We're going to take a 2-week break and then we'll be back for some more story times, and it's going to be wiggles, jiggles, and giggles because we are done with winter. So I changed the name of our online virtual story time. So of course we'll need our scarf this week and your egg shaker a little bit later. Okay, so if you're ready, I'm going to put our song on and we can get started. Let's see if it goes without any trouble today. Sometimes it gives me just a wee bit of trouble.
Shake your scarves.
Here we go.
Scarves up, scarves down. Shake your scarves all around. Scarves up, scarves down. Shake your scarves all around. Scarves in, scarves out. Shake your scarves all about. Scarves in, scarves out. Shake your scarves all about.
Find your knees.
Right knee,
Crossing over.
left knee. Shake your scarves fancy free. Right knee,
Crossing over.
left knee. Shake your scarves fancy free. Right hand, left hand. Shake your scarves with the bend. Right hand, left hand. Shake your scarves with the bend. On your back, on your tummy. Shake your scarves nice and funny. On your back, on your tummy. Shake your scarves nice and funny. Scarves up, scarves down. Put your scarves on the ground.
Time to clap. Good job, everybody. Excellent. Let's just flip over our CDs while we have it open. Let's see. So we're ready for our egg shaker song, but not just yet. Okay, as promised, our stories are about rabbits and bunnies this week. So our first story is Fluffy Bunny by Piers Harper. And if you could only feel this book, it's got little fuzzy parts for the bunny and flowers. So if you come to the library, maybe you can look at it. Let's see. Fluffy Bunny was the very littlest rabbit in his family, and being the very littlest in a very big family wasn't always much fun. Fluffy Bunny liked to hop and bounce, but his bigger brothers and sisters didn't always let him join in their games. He liked to cuddle up with his mommy and daddy, but they were often too busy. Sometimes Fluffy Bunny thought no one even remembered he was there. So one day, when no one was paying him any mind, he decided to go and find a new friend, a family that always had time to play with him. Off he hopped, leaving his mommy, his daddy, and all his brothers and sisters behind. Fluffy Bunny hopped and hopped until he heard rustling and scampering noises. He peeped through the golden corn, and there was a family of field mice. "We're just heading home for dinner," they squeaked. "Come and join us." "Maybe this family will look after me," thought Fluffy Bunny, and he happily skipped away with them. When they arrived, Mommy Mouse laid out a meal of nuts and berries for everyone to share. "Help yourself, Fluffy Bunny," she said. Fluffy Bunny turned pink to the tips of his ears. "I'm sorry," he said, "but rabbits can eat nuts and berries." He remembered how his mommy always fetched him the sweetest grasses and dandelions to eat. "You've been very kind, but I don't think I belong in your family." And he hopped away towards the river. reached the riverbank, he saw a family of otters rolling and playing together. 2 cubs swam up to him. "We're playing chase," they called. "Come and join us." "Maybe this family will look after me," thought Fluffy Bunny. But Fluffy Bunny didn't like the otters' splishy, splashy river games. He didn't even like getting his feet wet. He remembered the fun he used to have playing hide and seek with his brothers and sisters. "I don't think I belong in this family either," he thought. So he said goodbye and hopped away towards the forest. Soon he heard a tap, tap, tap in the trees, and looking up, he saw a family of woodpeckers. 2 chicks flew down to him. "We're helping our daddy," they cried. "Come and join us." "Maybe this family will look after me," thought Fluffy Bunny. "I don't know, you'd have to live in a tree." Fluffy Bunny couldn't join in, but seeing the woodpeckers and their daddy reminded him of his own family. He sometimes used to help his daddy to dig in the burrow. He loved doing that. "It was nice to meet you," he said to the woodpeckers after a while, "but I don't think I belong in your family." And he hopped away again. Fluffy Bunny was beginning to think he'd never find a new family when he met some ponies trotting along in the sunshine. He ran up to catch. "Hello, Fluffy Bunny," the pony said. "Why don't you run along with us for a while? It's a beautiful sunny day." "What fun," said Fluffy Bunny, and they set off with the wind rushing through their fur. But the ponies were much faster than he was, and soon Fluffy Bunny felt tired. He needed to rest. "Please, can't we stop?" he called out, but the ponies were so far ahead they couldn't hear him, and in a moment they were gone. Poor Fluffy Bunny was left all alone. His ears drooped. None of the families he'd met had been right for him, and the more he thought about his own rabbit family, the more he realized that he missed them. Then suddenly, Fluffy Bunny saw a group of rabbits hopping over the hill towards him. It was his mommy and daddy and all his brothers and sisters. At last, Fluffy Bunny was safely back home. "We were so worried about you," his mommy said. "Please don't ever go off again." "I won't," said Fluffy Bunny sleepily. "This is where I belong, isn't it?" "Yes, Fluffy Bunny, it is," said his mommy, "and we all love you very much." "I love you too," said Fluffy Bunny, and he smiled and closed his eyes. That was a really nice book, all about families. And sometimes we can be upset with our families, and that's okay. And sometimes our family members get upset with us, but at the end of the day, they are our families and we all love each other. We're stuck with each other. It's stuck, but it's good to have family. Okay, if you are ready for your shaker song, if you need to pause the video to get your egg out, that's fine. And I'm going to go ahead and get this set up. And remember, when you're stamping your feet, maybe not so loudly if we have people living underneath us. So we don't want them complaining, right? Okay.
Let's all shake our shaker eggs. Let's all shake our shaker eggs. Let's all shake our shaker eggs. Let's shake them all day long. Now let's all stomp our feet. Let's all stomp our feet. Let's all stomp our feet. Let's jump them all day long. Now let's all jump up and down, and let's all jump up and down. Let's all jump up and down, jump up and down all day long. Shake your shakers up high, shake your shakers down low. Shake your shakers real fast, shake your shakers real slow. Shake your shakers real loud, shake your shakers real low. Just shake them all day long. Let's all shake our shaker eggs. Let's all shake our shaker eggs. Let's all shake our shaker eggs. Let's shake them all day long. Now let's all stomp our feet. Let's all stomp our feet. Let's all stomp our feet. Let's stomp them all day long. Now let's all jump up and down. Let's all jump up and down. Let's all jump up and down. Jump up and down all day long. Shaker, shakers up high. Shaker, shakers down low. Shaker, shakers real fast. Shaker, shakers real slow. Shaker, shakers real loud. Shaker, shakers real low. Just shake them all day long. Let's all shake our shaker eggs. Let's all shake our shaker eggs. Let's all shake our shaker eggs. Let's shake them all day long. Now let's all shake our bodies. Let's all shake our bodies. Let's all shake our bodies. Let's shake them all day long. Let's shake them all day long. Let's shake them all day long. Woo-hoo!
Good job. Okay. We can put our shaker egg away, and then later we'll do another scarf song, okay? Oops, let me put that one in, otherwise we'll be waiting for it and it won't be in there. Okay, our next story is about a bunny who wants to make carrot soup, and this is by John Siegel, or Siegel. It was spring, Rabbit's favorite season. It was time to plan the garden, order carrot seeds, and look forward to enjoying his favorite food, carrot soup. Who knew there were so many different types of carrots? And have you ever seen purple carrots and yellow carrots? Rabbit plowed and planted. Rabbit watered and weeded. He waited and waited and waited. Takes a lot of waiting. Oops. Until finally it was time to pick the carrots. Rabbit gathered his tools in his wheelbarrow and off he went. But something was terribly wrong at the carrot patch. Rabbit looked up, Rabbit looked down, he looked over and under and inside out. Rabbit saw roots and rocks and dirts and mud. But what Rabbit did not see, what do you think? What didn't he see? Were carrots. There were no carrots. They were gone. Rabbit went to see Mole. Mole, have you seen my carrots? Rabbit asked. Someone has stolen my carrots. And Mole replied, Rabbit, you know I don't see very well. Why don't you ask Dog? Dog, someone has stolen all of my carrots, said Rabbit. Have you seen them? I don't care much for carrots, said Dog. Why don't you ask Cat? Cat, I was hoping to have carrot soup tonight, but my carrots have disappeared, said Rabbit. Have you seen them? Carrots, asked Cat. Why would I be interested in your carrots? Perhaps Duck knows something about carrots. Rabbit asked Duck, have you seen my carrots? I prefer fish to carrots, said Duck. Pig will eat anything, though. Maybe he has seen your carrots. But Pig was nowhere to be found. No carrot soup tonight, thought Rabbit sadly. Discouraged and disappointed, Rabbit went home. What's going on? Surprise! All his friends decided to surprise him with a party and made his carrot soup. Now it's time for our flannel board. So if you have a flannel board, you can get it. Otherwise, just spread out your pieces in front of you. And you will have, let's see, bunny rabbits and carrots of all different colors. Goes over there. And of course, your little sheet here. So I got mine spread out. You got yours spread out. Get our flannel board up. Here we go. Are you ready? There's a rainbow garden with colors so bright. Old McRainbow's garden is quite a sight. You'll see rabbits looking for lunch. Here's a red carrot for red rabbits to munch. You get your red ones up there. There's a rainbow garden with colors so bright. Old McRainbow's garden is quite a sight. You'll see rabbits looking for lunch. Here's an orange carrot for orange rabbits to munch. There's a rainbow garden with colors so bright. Old McRainbow's garden is quite a sight. You'll see a rainbow rabbits looking for lunch. Here's a yellow carrot for yellow rabbits to munch. There's a rainbow garden with colors so bright. Old McRainbow's garden is quite a sight. You'll see rainbow rabbits looking for lunch. Here's a green carrot for green rabbits to munch. Let's move it over a little bit so I can munch on it. Here we go. There's a rainbow garden with colors so bright. Old McRainbow's garden is quite a sight. You'll see rainbow rabbits looking for lunch. Here's a blue carrot for blue rabbits to munch. There's a rainbow garden with colors so bright. Old McRainbow's garden is quite a sight. You'll see rainbow rabbits looking for lunch. Here's a purple carrot for purple rabbits to munch. Happy rainbow rabbits in the garden today. They ate up all the rainbow carrots and now they hop away. That is quite a beautiful rainbow garden. Well done, everybody. We have time for one more story. And this one is, let's see, Will You Be My Friend by Sam McBratney. And this is what little rabbit that I showed you last week from Little Nut Brown Hair. Let's see. Can I go and play by myself? Asked Little Nut Brown Hair. Well, yes, said Big Nut Brown Hair, but don't go too far. I won't, said Little Nut Brown Hair, and off he hopped to explore on his own. Soon he discovered a puddle. There was another hare in the puddle staring up at him. That's all it did. It just stared. You're only another me, said Little Nut Brown Hare. He poked the puddle with his ears and skipped on down the path. Then Little Nut Brown Hare spotted his shadow. There it was, on the ground, quite still. I'll race you, said Little Nut Brown Hare. Up and away he went. But of course, his shadow went too, and just as quickly. You're only another me, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. Still exploring, Little Nut Brown Hare soon came to Cloudy Mountain. What a surprise he found there in the heather. Someone was looking straight at him. Someone real. Hello, said Little Nut Brown Hare. My name is Tips, said the Cloudy Mountain Hare. Will you be my friend? Do you want to play? Yes, thought Little Nut Brown Hare, I do want to play. They chased each other through the heather. They dug a deep hole and built a pile high. They had tremendous fun together. Then they raced up Cloudy Mountain for a game of hide and seek. Tips lay down in the heather and waited. Little Nut Brown Hare hid among the rocks, and he waited. He was sure that his friend would come looking for him. He waited for ages until it was time to go home, but Tips didn't come. Then he wondered, was his friend Tips? Would he see her again? He didn't know. But Nut Brown Hare was pleased to see Little Nut Brown Hare come home. "And how did your exploring go?" he asked. "Good. It was good exploring," said Little Nut Brown Hare. And then, close by, they heard a noise. Was someone coming? These pages. "It's Little Snow Hare," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "Now where on earth did she come from?" Little Nut Brown Hare smiled. He knew. "She's from Cloudy Mountain. Her name is Tips, and she's my friend." I love that story. And of course, it's a sequel to Guess How Much I Love You. We do have those books in the library. I wanted to show you the art project this week. So you have some different things in your bag. Now, before you start taking out your paints, if you've already painted, okay. But if you haven't, use your big brown bag to spread out so you don't get paint all over, although the paint will stay in the tray here. So you have an aluminum tray, a white bunny rabbit, and in these little packs, pink paint and yellow paint, it will come off. So if you spill it on your fingers, it's okay. And of course, it's in the tray. So I thought it would be easier if I put it in these little packs. And all you have to do is, as Mom or Dad for a pair of scissors, you're grown up, and just snip a little hole in the tip of the bag, like that. And then you're just going to squeeze out paint all over, like that. Let's squeeze some over here and there. Put the pink one to the side. Hopefully I won't get it on me. Like I said, it is washable, so don't worry. And then you're going to do the same to the yellow. Just the tip of the bag, because otherwise it's going to come out too much. And again, just squeeze all over. Looks like mustard. That to say. And also in the bag you have marbles, a cotton ball, and this little pink pom-pom. So right now you're going, when you go to paint, after you put your paint in there, you just want the marbles. Okay, so just put your marbles in there, and that's the fun part. You just roll it back and forth over that paint, and you can do it as much or as little as you want. Your marbles are going to get all painted, and that's okay because they'll wash. Okay, so as soon as you've decided your rabbit is finished, you can leave it in there to dry or take it out to dry, but it does need to dry before you can finish it off, and that's what the cotton ball and little pink pom-pom are for. So once you have it all, you just glue on his little pom-pom bum, his little fluffy bum, and his little pom-pom nose, and you have your little rabbit. And I like those springy colors of yellow and pink. I got a little bit of paint on me, but like I said, it does come off. It's washable. It's tempera paint. It'll come off. And the last things that you have in your bag, of course, a rabbit bibliography of all the wonderful rabbit books we have in the library. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. We have many, many rabbit and bunny books. So you can read through this with your grown-up. If there are any books you would like to request, your grown-up can go online and request those, or just call us and we'll put them aside for you. And at the back of Carrot Soup book, there was the recipe, Rabbit's Favorite Carrot Soup. So I did make a copy for you. You can try that out, see what it tastes like. You can add some different things to it, change it up a little bit. I should have given you a recipe for carrot cake, and I didn't think of that. So that is it for this week, for this winter session, my little friends. I hope you've enjoyed the 4 weeks as much as I have. Oh, and Corky heard that Riley and Madison stopped by the library, so he wanted to say a big meow to you. And of course, Dean and Henry and all of the other little listeners that have joined us each week, Nadia and Aiden, and hopefully you'll join us again next session. Until then, take care. So we're going to put our last scarf song on. Here's my scarf. Here it is. Do you have your scarf out? Let's see. And we'll put our song on, and then we can wrap it up. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Just scarf out.
Scarves up and down and around. The scarves are softly flowing, left, right, left. The scarves are softly flowing, left, right, left. Up and down and around, up and down and around, up and down, up and down, up and down and around. The scarves are softly floating, release them up in the air. Catch, the scarves are softly floating, release them up in the air. Catch, up and down and around, up and down and around, up and down, up and down, up and down and around. Release them up in the air. Oops. Watch them float to the ground. Release them up in the air. Watch them float to the ground. Sing it. Up and down and around. Up and down and around. Up and down, up and down, up and down and around. The scarves are softly flowing, left, right, left. The scarves are softly flowing, left, right, left. Up and down and around, up and down and around, up and down, up and down, up and down and around. The scarves are softly floating, release them up in the air. Catch it, the scarves are softly floating, release them up in the air. Catch, up and down and around, up and down and around, up and down, up and down, up and down and around. Release them up in the air. Watch them float to the ground. Release them up in the air. Watch them float to the ground. Up and down and around. Up and down and around. Up and down, up and down, up and down and around. Up and down, up and down, up and down and around.
Very nice. Until next time, my little friends, take care. Get out and enjoy this beautiful weather. So Benjamin and Kaylee and Leilani and Noah, take care, and hopefully one day we'll see you at the library. Until then, remember to listen to your grown-ups because they love you. Bye-bye.